All right, folks. I did not expect to be here today doing a reaction, but Tom MacDonald just released. I don't know if it's him talking about or if it's a song about the late Charlie Kirk, and I'm here for it. Let me. We don't need the fanfare. Let me read this. Yesterday, in a violent act of cowardice, an assassin took Charlie Kirk's life. My heart goes out to his wife, his two children, and to his millions of loyal supporters. All proceeds from this song will be donated. Rest in peace, Charlie. And I want to say that anything I make from this reaction, I also will donate to any cause that Charlie was championing, his organization, or anything to the like. It's not much, but everything helps. Tom has been amazingly able to turn around and do things instantly when things occur. What you missed when Trump was almost assassinated and other things like that, and it's really impressive. And I appreciate him for being our voice in times of trouble. All right, so here we go. See, it's so quick. It's so quick that he had to write the lyrics. He probably did this yesterday and just got it all together.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed a father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
His family, such a young family, just getting started out. Two kids that are going to live without a father. And what lesson are they going to learn? That are they going to learn speaking your mind is important, or speaking your mind is dangerous? I know that they're going to be surrounded with love and by good people, and they're going to learn that speaking your mind is really the only thing that does matter. In a world where we can't speak our minds, then it's not worth living in. I mean, it really isn't. I've been torn between sadness and anger. And depending on what moment it is, one side is winning. I don't want to talk too much. Here we go.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good man tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us, but good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day. Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with.
Every single one of those people that are celebrating this, karma will catch up to them. Karma will catch up to them. I don't care who it was. If it was Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, any of them, I would never want to see this happen to people, and especially somebody as good as Charlie. Because Charlie was willing to hear out every opinion and argument from people that he didn't agree with and let them speak freely. Often they rudely interrupted Charlie. Charlie give him a ton of time. He would start saying what he had to say, and then they would rudely interrupt him, and he never attacked them with anger or hate. It was, with understanding and intelligence. And for someone like that to be taken away, and for someone to celebrate the loss of somebody like that, you're subhuman at that point. You don't. Karma is where. Oh man, I don't hate anybody. I really don't. I love people, but if I was in front of somebody that celebrated this, I would not be responsible for my actions. That's all I gotta say.
The day. Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. We ain't backing off or giving up. I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
I was saying earlier that I go between sadness and hate. Charlie stood for open dialogue, discussion, coming at people through understanding and love. And then this happens to him. And this really, Tom mentioned about this isn't our parents' America. Well, it brings me back to the 1960s, where John and Robert Kennedy were killed, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X were killed, and various other leaders. It brings me back to that. In my mind, the two choices we have these are basically the example of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Martin Luther King believed in peace and to, change through discussion, talk, logic, unity. And Malcolm X was, burn it down. And I'm feeling both of those logics inside me right now. The baser part of me just that's it. And a lot of my friends have discussed and they feel that way. But the logical and caring side of me is like, Charlie stood for all these good things. Charlie stood for having these discussions because he knew that under scrutiny, the other side's arguments don't hold up. And they also knew that. That's why Charlie was the target. It's hard. It's a hard road to take the high road. It really is. It's easy to just lose it. And I don't begrudge anyone for feeling that way, because I partly feel that way myself. But the end of that is what? The end of that, even at the end of that, America is no longer America. I mean, the Civil War happened, and even some of those wounds have never healed. It's a very hard thing for our country to go through. But I understand the feeling that the other side can't be reasoned with. But I don't know. It's just rough. Like I said, I'm torn myself. Let me run it back.
For giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men try to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us. The system is failing us when good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. you can see in Tom's eyes that there's that pain and the anger that he's kind of contained when he's doing that. I could not do that without crying. I honestly couldn't. I was equating this to the '60s. The only difference between the civil rights movement and what's going on now, those two figures and what's going on now, is that the side that's doing the oppression is the weaker side. They're using violence against people that are good at violence. Majority of your soldiers, majority of your police, majority of your hunters, majority of people that are experienced in that kind of thing are the side that the weird purple hair people who've never been in a fight in their entire freaking life are using violence against the side that knows what they're doing. So the restraint is even more difficult. And the outcome of this side just saying that's it, we've had enough, is going to be super devastating. And I don't want to see that. I love all Americans. I don't want to see Americans slaughtered in the streets for being idiots. But you can only take so much. I wanted to reach out to everyone yesterday, right after this happened. I went live because I just didn't know what to do with myself. And the community helped me out so much. The conversations I had and everything, it just made a big difference and really helped me cope with this. And I'm just so thankful and happy to have a place I can go when things are rough. And a community that we can share things like this together. And, that's what it's all about. I love you guys. I love this country. I love freedom. I love discourse. Peace and love, guys.